Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Rainbow Rising Freedom, and these are messages for Cancer for portal 1177, which is 11th of July 2023. And I don't know, I've been grabbing these like rabbits everywhere in my room, so I feel like you might be taking a leap somewhere. There was a congratulations on the new job also for some of you, and one message that came through was I've grown with you into one. Now what? So very different messages. What do we have for Cancer? This particular proposal, you might be given an offer. You stand out, you're different, you're being offered something as a result of this. Someone can see a star in you, a potential to be a celebrity, I feel. I feel like you can blow up in any given moment, in the sense that you can actually be noticed by someone else. Like, I feel like someone really wants to offer you something because they realize that you don't see what they see, but other people do. So they want to catch you before someone else does, if you know what I mean. So yes, there's an offer, some sort of wish fulfillment, a dream come true when it comes to a stable foundation here as well. I feel maybe you will settle down somewhere, or you might be, I feel maybe not necessarily getting a house, but choosing a location, looking for the land, looking for the place on the map somewhere to settle down or to move. With the Ace of with the Knight of Wands, I feel like it's about movement and it's about rupture, I feel. Because sometimes, you know, I take a card and I feel a message that is very different from the original meaning of the card. So I let it flow. I let the messages come through and I let them be like custom designed for the particular reading. I don't want to block it. And if it resonates with you, that's wonderful. And no, if not, it's okay. It's a general reading, so don't worry about it. I feel like there's so many things that you have to handle and juggle, and you've got so many things to do and you don't know how to prioritize it well. Maybe you might be building something or making something happen for you and someone else. I feel like you're really focused on your creation, whatever it is, day and night. Basically, in the day you work, at night you think about your work. So your work becomes you and you become it. But this is very beneficial because you actually are going to break through some energetic barrier. And with the moon here, I feel like you're going to actually make it happen. You're going to make it pour. So something will be very fruitful, I fear. Maybe you have lost a job in the past, recent past, or some sort of a position of authority, or something that you are still not at peace with. And I feel that there's this temptation to slide back into grieving and just, you know, soaking up that sadness. So I would say, just whenever you notice your thoughts going that way, try to do some spiritual cleanse here. I feel it's very important now because you're going through some sort of a transition, I feel, and maybe well, yes, you're changing in the sense that your perception changes, you awaken to something even though you are in the same circumstances, you look at it differently, and you'll be challenged to purge your old emotions to fully be in the state of flow. So the state of flow is like inviting you, like, hey, we're here, there's like this wonderful wavelength here, Cancer, and we really want you to slide and have fun here with us, you know. But first you have to drop the burdens, lose the weight, you know, cut off the sandbag, like in a balloon or whatever, to actually go up and float with us, just have this spiritual fun, you know. And I feel like you're really invited by the angels and your guides to do that, but of course it's a process. So you are definitely going to go for it. I feel, Cancer. There was 555 on the clock when I pulled that card, so I feel like you are getting ready for this massive shift here, and you're letting go of, and not that much of like material things, but of your own identity. And you're also not burdening yourself that much with your own pride. I feel there's a lot of things, some mistakes maybe were made from the place of pride and honor or something like that, that was actually bringing even more trouble. I think it brought you in the position of 5 of Pentacles, like maybe you suffered a loss or something like that because you didn't know how to flex with life, you didn't know how to help yourself, your mindset was very rigid, very rooted in the old limiting beliefs. You know, ancestors are very helpful and we love them and we want them to be with us along our journey here on the planet, but man, their ideas can really limit us sometimes. So it's good to like upgrade our program, like you upgrade the software in your phone. It's really good to upgrade our beliefs, our identity, even how we think about other people, money, and just the meaning of why we're here. You know, we can constantly challenge ourselves by redefining who we are and where we're going, right? So that's the beauty of life. We don't have to just sit there in the stagnant energy, I feel, and look at just one definition of ourselves, okay? We're not in the box like maybe a couple of generations ago it used to be, you know. Whenever someone was put in a position, they used to just stay there till the end of their days. But now we can change. We are given the gift and the challenge of change. So everything is just flowing so amazingly. Again, I feel like this someone is getting on track of their purpose here, Cancer. There's some new rules and regulations that you must be called to adjust to, but that will still be in alignment with that new path that you're taking. It's actually not new, it's always been calling you, but you're pursuing it for the first time. Yes, you're crossing over from one identity into another, okay? You're changing the garment of self, so that's beautiful. You're literally like shedding old skin like a snake would. I feel you might feel rejuvenated. You also need a break. You deserve a break. Let me see. I feel like you want to go back to your old horsepower, whatever that means. So you really push yourself to be, say, as effective as it used to be, as you used to be. But I think Spirit says it's okay to chill. It's okay to take a break. You deserve it. You don't have to constantly push. Yes, I think there's still some fog when it comes to understanding yourself and understanding like your boundaries. Yes, because Spirit says, hey, you know, you don't have to always be there for everybody. You don't have to overburden yourself with trying to help everyone. Do your best, but also remember to nurture yourself. And that's the wisdom that I feel, Cancer, you are growing within yourself. And knowing is one thing, but being able to apply it is another thing. Practicing this confidence to say no politely, but with self-respect, out of self-respect. There's something I hear like the grocery store, so you might like make friends at the grocery store, or want to go back to the grocery store to just like there's a good vibe in your grocery store, Cancer. Meet me at the grocery store. Yeah. I feel like someone doesn't want to repeat the same, say, mistakes, or at the bottom of the deck we've got frustration. I think there's a lot of frustration when it comes to some consequences of past choices, and you know, you're making a promise to yourself, Cancer, like, I'm really going to like do better this time. Do better in the sense that I'm going to treat myself better, okay? So rising with self-love, absolutely. Self-love is not selfish. We have to take care of ourselves in a way that heals our body too, you know. Emotions either heal or harm our body, so that's why I was talking about forgiveness. We're not supposed to suppress anything, actually. The best, we've got family. Yeah, there's something about family dynamics that's calling for attention here, Cancer, and you might still want to like release some really deeply rooted burning pain within your cells even, which is coming from you not being able to express your needs maybe when you were little or something. Yeah, there was a conflict and maybe you weren't given a say. Maybe you were put down when you were like really little, like 4 years old, I'm hearing something like that, and that really made you kind of easily triggered, I would say. So you want to be a person of honor. You really care about like traditional values, and you don't want to disappoint anyone. I feel like this is a big thing for you. You just don't want to disappoint anyone. I think you're you've got this childlike essence, Cancer, and that's so beautiful. And I feel like you want to help people make their dreams come true. So you might really find a lot of satisfaction, Cancer, whenever you need to get away from yourself, you know, from your own head. You might want to get away from some sort of an issue that maybe you don't know how to heal within yourself, you know, and we all need other people to work through things. That's normal. We all need each other. And I feel like there's some sort of a mess, maybe, that some situation left in your life and you really don't know how to clean it up, so you prefer to turn away from it. I feel like it might slowly dissolve because it wasn't that deep. And whenever you give to other people, you will be shifting your attention towards something that actually brings you satisfaction and builds up your self-confidence, builds your faith in yourself, Cancer. And that's what you actually need at the moment. So please turn away your focus and attention from whatever heartache that was. Maybe you went through some storm, maybe someone decided to walk away, and I feel like just change the movement. Maybe someone decided to walk alone and it was hard to accept it for you, but you are basically called to help other people shine here, help other people be in their power, be at their best. Or even I feel like you can be very gentle with those that are very fragile, I feel. So you are really good with people. You know how to help them, you know how to build them up, you know how to be soft and patient with the ones who can't think as fast as you, can't process as fast as you. So that's really beautiful. You have that caring softness within yourself, Cancer, and it works, it benefits you too, being in that energy. You might want to get an angel stone like this one. It's sometimes I fall asleep with it, or I put it by my bed. It's selenite angel stone, and it's got this beautiful softening, cleansing energy. It's like stardust. Someone might be a hunter here, or was a hunter. I feel that someone is a hunter here, going in the woods. Cancer, I feel like in this portal, you really, you're called to change something, you know, and I think it's about you not being so hard on yourself, you know, forgive yourself. That's a big one, actually. When you manage to forgive yourself, when you know how to go about this, it's just so much easier to work with forgiveness for others. I feel like you might like apply some fashion therapy, like shopping therapy, retail therapy, you know, to get out of your head, out of this like Eight of Swords energy. Or maybe you want to go shopping, but you can't at the moment. And I think it will be a privilege to work with you. Someone might actually say it to you, or you feel like it's a privilege to work with somebody. Yeah, I think you'll be really happy with the sun here. Maybe sweaty too. I feel this can be like physical or something, but it will make you really happy to work with somebody who will lift up your spirit, who will make you feel useful, and who will actually help you progress. You'll be progressing together. That will be very supportive connection. I feel clandestine. I feel like you're maybe hiding with something behind the fence. You're just thinking about doing something, but you're not actually taking action. And I feel there will be a massive push, energetic push coming for you, Cancer, just to help you and to bring you into the alignment with your highest path here. Absolutely. We've got the Justice and the Tower. I feel like you're being placed somewhere. You're being put in the right place, you're being directed, you're being pushed, but not really gently. So that can be rough. Something can be cut off suddenly, something you've been hoping to grow. It can be Spirit is asking you to release it. So I don't know, there's a lot of movement and changes in your life at the moment, and that can be really confusing. You need rest, Cancer, really. Sometimes, you know, when you don't know the answer, meditate on the question, or ask or pray, whatever your practice is, and go to sleep. And honestly, we process so much in our sleep, and the guidance comes in there also. So you might actually wake up with the answer, feeling the answer within yourself. Okay, hopefully you will. I think you're starting to realize something about yourself. So this is like another level of awakening. I feel like you've been really frustrated with yourself, mostly Cancer. You're not really blaming anybody. That's the thing, you're really hard on yourself. You're very ambitious. You want things to go fast and work out fast for you, Cancer. But Spirit is saying it's also relative, you know. In every culture, what is fast and effective and productive is very different, and you don't have to push yourself and burn yourself out, okay, and end up like this spiritually, emotionally. So what that you will have a full bank account when you'll be emotionally like that? So you need to know how to balance yourself, replenish. I think there's something about sugar. Maybe you're really strict on not having any. You know, I listened to that video by Esther Hicks, and she was, or they, shall I say, because she channels all these beings that come through her, that when you decide that food is your friend, you can eat anything. It will not be working against you, because that relationship is built on food benefiting you always and forever. That's what I heard. Try it out. I don't know. I think balance is required. If you're on a diet for a while, that's all right. But there's something about like taking it easy on, like, yeah, just don't put yourself into 10 of Swords and don't harm yourself, because, you know, you might read about the diet, but not really know what it does to you specifically. You know, you might have a different reaction than everybody else. There might be something about you specifically that you don't know, because, you know, a diet can take away a lot from you, okay? So be very, very gentle with yourself. I feel like you've got nature spirits here. I've got this amazing new deck that's called Orbs by Diana Cooper and Kathy Crosswell. I love it. It's just pictures of orbs, which is like different kind of light beings. And we've got nature spirit here. So I feel like you're really good with balancing yourself emotionally in nature. If you struggle and if you just can't handle a situation, you're frustrated, you don't know how to communicate, take a break, go in nature, and then go back. You'll just have that clarity within yourself, okay? Nature spirits. You might be a dad, or you might be missing your dad, I feel like, or your dad might be waiting for an answer, I don't know. But you might not want to connect with that person because it's potential problems, so that's why you're staying away, I feel. Archangels Raphael, Michael with Isis, and we've got number 17. Can you see these two different colors in the background, like two different realms? I feel like you're with one foot in one world and with one foot in another. Like you are just crossing somewhere in the sense of your understanding of yourself, your identity, and you're almost there, but it's a challenging process. You might feel a bit lost. You might know how to explain it to other people. You might just lash out and then feel guilty that you did. It's like, you need this, like I hear, panoramic view. Like you need to step back from yourself to see yourself. you can't speed it up, Cancer. I feel like you are called to slow down and have fun. Joy, Cancer. Joy is the answer here, my friend. Okay, so don't take it. If you're trying to solve it or solve something or solve yourself, you can't solve yourself because you're not a problem. Okay, you might just want to be at peace with everything, everyone, but most importantly with yourself, Cancer. You don't want to be internally conflicted. Take all these little people living within yourself and let them shake hands, okay? Let them embrace, let them love one another, okay? Have some joy, spiritual joy. Send love to your body. You can say, I love you to your specific organs, kidneys or stomach or whatever. Did you know that you can actually say hello to yourself? I didn't know that. I just learned that today in one of the meditations. You can say hello to yourself. You're trying something out. You're trying out a new ground. You're just testing it. You're like, you've got one toe in the water. You're not entirely sure. You're not sure how much you can pour into that. You're not sure how much you want to invest into that. But you don't want to quit without trying. So you're just testing, tasting. But it will be good, I feel. It will be good. Yes. And I feel like you might have someone who's actually protecting you. I don't know, I hear protagonist. Maybe spiritually someone's got your back. That can be a Capricorn, or someone at work has got your back. So there's something here about fire. Like in a building, I think I had that, but that was supposed to be just a metaphor in Aries reading. But there is, with that tower here, I see fire. You might have an emergency. Something might go on flames. I don't know. But I feel like you're spiritually gifted, and the more you focus on yourself, the more you develop it, because you've been so externally focused, trying to like do all the time and go and just take so much action. Maybe you take too much action, Cancer. So you're basically called to just like sit with yourself for a while before you make another move. So I think that's your message for this portal, Cancer. Many other signs were actually advised to take action now, and maybe you've just taken so much action that you need to get a break, to refocus and actually feel yourself, tune into yourself, tap into yourself, and I don't know, I feel embrace what is yours, whatever that means to you. So you might actually want to focus on what is yours already, so that you are tapping into this energy of abundance, okay? Just try every day to focus on gratitude for whatever you have, and you will be able to move vibrationally from that place, because there is Three of Pentacles here, and I feel like you're really crossing that bridge from material to spiritual here with your attention at the moment, even though you're a very deep sign. Again, we have the Tower. There's some collapse here and some unexpected upheaval, and I feel that will actually help you to understand aspects of yourself that you haven't been seen before because you were so busy taking action, okay? So that's what I have for you, Cancer, and I hope that helps. And remember, you are wonderful, and you don't have to serve to deserve, and you don't have to deserve to exist. Whether you take action or not, you are... I just got a message about immortality. How interesting. Cancer, maybe you're immortal. You might be a warrior, an immortal soul. I think I had that in one of the readings when I was really feeling intensely so many of your other lifetimes when you were carrying a sword and you were such a loyal and devoted fighter. You were so selfless, and that's why it might be a challenge for you to stop and breathe. Because you're used to being of service and you're used to protecting. So how do you even focus on you now? But yes, prioritize your dreams, Cancer. Talk to your dreams. Make them happen. It's already yours. Thank you, Cancer, and happy portal 1177.